Maybe I could use the coal dust in the tin mine. Probably depends on how fast the machines are using up the fuel. That's my big coal mine at the moment. That's a rock I drove into. I think the boilers really need something faster. Or something that doesn't burn as quick, I mean. Something that lasts longer. Maybe I could throw coal dust to the iron mines. I would probably just throw coal dust on this line. Or I might try it here with the stone mining and smelting. And if there's no coal dust available, I will use coal instead. First I need to make sure that this goes on both sides. I think I can do it this way. Might be a few more belts. I hope this kind of setup helps a bit. I might try to make more of these ash separation factories. Solid separator. They need more steel. Should I just stand around here and wait for steel? I need 7 more steel. I might also build more of these steel foundries. I think right now the resources are not lacking. Possibly they would be if I built another one of these foundries. Limestone doesn't seem to keep up. One more steel. Oh, I had one of those already. Anyway, now I have more. I'll have to see what I can do with these machines as well. I can already separate soot. That's good. There's a lot of different resources that I have to deal with, but that's fine. For now, just do ash separation. There's nothing here, that's good. Then I might just get even more ash into this machine. First I will do these outputs with separate inserters. I guess this should work now. If I add the input inserters. And now I might actually get a second ash belt over here. Because the ash seems to be eaten up quite quickly. Let's imagine there was a second ash belt. Let's also imagine there are some inserters that put some of the ash on this side. And now I might start actually getting some ash from certain places and introducing it there. Also, I could take some moss and make some of these moss factories more efficient. I guess that was the only one that lacked something. Is there anything I need to do with moss? Later I need to do a moss gene sample. I wonder if I should already do that now. Basic substrate. The rock, I think I need to do this at some point. First I need to make these rock cocoons. Sap, moss and water barrel. I need to get more ash. Probably from some of these long chests that I built. I guess this is the place. Oh, I can walk on these things. Those are just tiny wind turbines on a big building. And I guess this might be another ash belt. I have to check all the ash belts that I'm sending somewhere. This doesn't have to be there. But I have to send some ash through there. And now those forest trees might be running out of ash. But they should get the ash first before the ash is going to the ash separators. I think I might try to take this belt. And send that to the trees. Like this, I guess. But possibly I want to do more with the stuff that's not reaching this belt. So possibly that's not the best way to do it. This is just to measure the tunnel length. Okay, every one of these Items that doesn't make it through will go onto this belt. Or at least most of them. This all looks very weird and I don't know if it works. At least this seems to come in quite full and doesn't go out as full as before. So some ash seems to be taken away, which is nice. Would be very good if I built my whole base a little bit more systematic. It's already quite systematic, but still there's some imperfections everywhere. There's this long bus going from the left to the right and mostly single factories, except there for instance. And there I have this stuff, I don't know what it is, and carbon dioxide production. I think I might fix something there, or prepare this for a possible situation, while also bringing over more of this ash to the right. And I need more belts on the way there. I'm almost at the place that I meant. So this ash goes to the right as far as possible. And I guess it will not go through the moss farm, but over it. And then I will have to deal with it from that point onwards. I see. So this is the lime that needs to be produced. But I probably don't have to produce that much. I think I will build a top-up valve here. Or an underflow valve? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I need one steel. Let's just steal it from there. I think I will always make this pun when dealing with steel. You have to steal yourself if you don't like it. So this now only lets the carbon dioxide through when there's not enough carbon dioxide in the system. So this should mostly only activate if this can't work anymore because the lime chests are full. This transforms 15 coke into 100 carbon dioxide. And this transforms 2 coke into 80 carbon dioxide, so that's actually more efficient. I'm guessing that I do that because I always want lime to be possible to be produced. If I produce carbon dioxide with this method too much, then the output of this might be full and no lime might be produced. At the moment it's no problem because these chests are very full, but it might be a problem in the future. Let's now continue this ash line. Up to this point. This doesn't always work. I'm thinking of changing that. So it does work at more times. But this is a mess. I'm out of inserters, so now this works at all times, it seems. These chests seem to be emptied. Shouldn't have this there. I wonder if the coal dust is used anywhere else. Possibly not. I think I might see a way to make this ash also appear there, so it can be grabbed by inserters there. That might be complicated, but it would still work that way. Let's just do that. I think I don't have any module production yet. That will probably still take a few years. I need this rock recipe, I think. I have native flora, I have petri dishes, I need moss gene samples. And the generic earth DNA samples and rock codex. This is the rock codex. I need these simple circuit boards. And generic earth DNA samples need biosamples. They need biocontainers. I think it's not this. This is the moss gene sample. Should be relatively easy to do. These are the biocontainers. I need titanium plates. I'm not sure if I have those. Let's see that. I don't have titanium plates. Right now I can only normally smelt them from titanium ore. I'm just making sure that all the ash goes in there, and now it doesn't stop anymore. I wonder if the coal dust is already used in the stone mining. At least this is going away slightly. So it is getting used. But I might use it a little bit more. Also, if I use more coal dust, I have to mine less coal and therefore produce less ash while mining coal. Because the miners that mine coal also use coal as fuel. Which is slightly recursive, I think is the word. So there's the coal dust being used up, and some ash being produced as a result. Except there. Yeah, I guess the stone is now full, so I don't have to care about stone anymore. I should care about more of this coal dust actually going somewhere else. Possibly I should just send it somewhere else this way. I could send it over to the copper mine, as well as the iron mine here.